So why do we have pain anyway? Believe it or not, most pain has a purpose. You may not want to hear that, but if someone stuck a knife in your back, you'd be happy that pain was there to tell you that, well, you've got a knife in your back and you should do something. But what happens when you have pain but no knife? In other words, you have pain and no discernible reason for the pain. You just suffer and suffer and suffer. Worse than that, when you go to your doctor, they can't find any reason for the pain and they tell you it's all in your head. And then you get referred to someone like me, a mental health care professional. I'm a physician and a psychiatrist, and over the years, I've seen thousands of people with various types of persistent pain. So here's the thing. They're not wrong, those other doctors. The pain actually is in your head, but it doesn't mean you're making it up, and it doesn't mean you're crazy. And it certainly doesn't mean that it's not real. This persistent or brain pain, it can be measured. So let me back up a minute and explain. Have you ever hit your knee on a table? Ouch, where did you feel the pain? It's actually a trick question because you might think you feel the pain in your knee, but actually you don't. The pain is actually in your brain, believe it or not. The brain is registering the pain and telling you to experience the pain in your knee. The pain exists in your brain. In fact, believe it or not, all pain and all sensation is created by the brain. So to drive this point home, did you know there's such a thing as phantom pain? This is a real phenomenon. It happens after somebody undergoes the unfortunate operation to remove a limb. After recovering from amputation, people often report feeling pain in the missing limb. In fact, they still feel the limb itself even though it isn't there. Why? Because all pain exists in the brain. Now, from time to time, you too experience a special kind of phantom pain, which I call persistent or brain pain, because it exists in the brain and there's no reason for it. There's no metaphorical or literal knife. When you injure yourself, pain serves a very important purpose. Pain instructs your brain of the injury, its location, and its severity. This is vital so that you protect the injured area and seek medical attention so that you don't die. Pain is life-saving. But once the injury heals, the pain should and usually does disappear. But in you and many of my patients, for some reason the pain continues. It's as if the brain never got the memo that the injury was healed. The pain signal is trapped in a brain echo chamber, and this false alarm keeps bouncing around, building and building, leaving you in misery, endless misery. And no matter what your doctor, physio, OT tries, massage therapist, you name it, steroids, pain meds, nerve blocks, physio, massage, IMS, etc., the pain continues. Why? Because they're treating the area where you experience the pain and not where the pain actually is. And where is that? You got it, it's the brain. So as a medical doctor and psychiatrist, I've seen so many people with various forms of persistent or brain pain because their doctors told them it's all in their head, as if they were crazy. And after treating many people with all types of pain syndromes, I came to realize two things. One, the pain actually was in their head, meaning it's in the brain and it's measurable. And two, they were not crazy, not in the least. It wasn't their fault that their wonderful brain was telling them that the pain was somewhere else, when in truth the pain signal from a resolved injury is bouncing around the brain. This caused me to research a relatively new neuroscience concept called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity means that we can and do rewire the brain, literally changing the physical structure of the brain, resulting in changes in function and behavior. This led me to hypothesize that perhaps we could rewire the brain in a way that ends the endless cycle of brain pain, leading to significantly less pain and maybe in some people causing the pain to completely resolve. And this has happened. I myself have been using these strategies for many years, and I have almost no pain anymore. Over the past 7 years, I've been running groups for my patients employing these principles, and most people in these groups have reported improvements in pain, and more importantly, increased ability to go about their daily lives as a result of applying these strategies. Since starting my groups, I've slowly learned from trial and error what are the critical tools necessary for success. I've condensed them into an online course called Healing Through Neuroplasticity. It's an online course. You can do it from home. The information below this video will give you all the details about what's in the course and how to register.